Okay guys, what we're going to do today is I'm going to teach you how to tie a tie. This video is for you if you never wear suits, you're going to a wedding, a funeral, or you're in the military and it's Remembrance Day. Okay, and you need to tie a tie, but you don't normally tie a tie because we're going to go over a couple baseline things when it comes to men's fashion. First point, you notice that I'm wearing an undershirt. If you're wearing a dress shirt and you're not showing chest, always wear an undershirt. It will make it so that you don't get pit stains because any sweat will get caught, but also it'll make the shirt sit so much better. If you're wearing a white shirt, you need to wear a white undershirt. If you're wearing a dark shirt like I am, you can get away with pretty much anything, but just wear a t-shirt underneath. Next thing, today we are going to tie a full Windsor knot. The full Windsor knot is the best knot that you're going to tie. If you're going to only learn one, I want you to learn this one. The advantages is going to be a nice, big, thick, powerful looking knot. It's a knot that displays power and displays confidence. And now we're going to begin with the tutorial. First step, pop your collar and do up all your buttons except for the top one. You're going to want your tie so that the long end, the running end, is in your right hand, the short end is in your left hand. You need to eventually find your set point. For me, if the small end is at my nipple, then I know I'm going to be at a good length, but that's something you're going to need to play with. You take your long end and you run it over top of your short end. All right, should form an X like you see here. Now you take your long end and you want to put it up and over. So you want to go through the hole you've created and then send it over top. All right, you still have an X. What you've created here is your nucleus. Okay, this is the center of the knot. You're going to want to take your tie, go underneath. All right, you see how the big end, you can see the front of the tie. Just all you're going to simply do here, take the tie and put the big end underneath. So now you guys see the back end of the tie. Okay, and now you're going to go down and in. Okay, so we took the tie, we went down the hole and in. All we do now is the opposite of what we did last time. We take this tie and we put it in front of the nucleus, and you go from seeing the back of the tie to now seeing the front of the tie. And then once again, just like at the beginning, we go up and through. Now that you're up and through here, as such, all you have to do is take this long running end and put it in between the outermost layer. Okay, so you see you have this outermost layer here. It's in between what we call the nucleus of the knot there. So I just took the running end and put it right through there. Then your last step, cinch it up a little bit, flip your collar down, do up your button, and then test and adjust your knot. Okay, the way you do this, if you want to tighten it, pull on the longer end. If you want to let out some slack, just play with it from the top of the knot, all right? So you want to just play with it like that, go up, and if you want the knot to look a little fatter at the end, find your point, and then with your thumb, push up on the bottom of the knot when you get it at the length that you want, all right? Take the smaller end, there's a loop on the back of ties, put it through that loop, that way the smaller end isn't coming out the side, all right? It's for a very balanced look. Okay, there's different heights that you can have your tie. I wear my pants fairly low. I prefer to have my tie just a couple fingers above the belt and just a couple fingers below the belly button. A lot of that's personal preference, but that's a pretty safe range. You'll never be wrong if you have your tie in that length range. So that's how to tie a tie. It's easy, it's fun, and if you have any questions, just look down below. I've put in the comments some pictures that'll help guide you all the way through. Think about it and be about it. Jeff Alpa Custom, home of the world's most dangerous dress shirts.